Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm Sam Singer, the founder of Earthy. Today I'm going to be walking through some of the tools that we've developed to help solve environmental, humanitarian, and social issues across the globe. Earthy is redefining charity and philanthropy by providing tools to regular people to champion causes in their local communities and make a difference. And today I'm going to be showing you some of these tools and how they work. So here is created a project on this app called Feed Ghana's Kids. This is just an example demonstration of a project, but all the same things would apply for a real project. And so what Earthy allows you to do is create posts similar to other social platforms where I can educate my community and update them about how the project is going. It allows me to create what's known as tasks, where I can assign specific tasks to people in the community to complete, whether they're paid or volunteer tasks. I can find the right talent and people for the job so that I can get my project done effectively. And there's another thing that I can do on Earthy, which is create events and also sell tickets to events. And these events can be virtual or in-person events depending on the circumstance. And so Earthy is providing tools that make projects very easy to manage and organize and execute, as well as raising funds for these projects across the globe. And so today I'm going to show you an example of what a virtual meeting would look like. And I can see here that our friends are diligently working on the project, and there they are sitting and hanging out. And so this is something that you could use as a tool to connect friends and people all over the world to better communicate and organize. I'm going to disconnect from this meeting here and show you what it's like to complete a task. So I'm going to switch to this alternate account here. And as you can see here, there's this task where I can volunteer cook for kids. I'm going to go ahead and apply to this task and say, hey, I can finish this task by Thursday at 4:30, and I am a great cook. Please let me help. I'm going to submit this task request. Great. And I'm going to switch back to the account which has the project. And I'm going to look here and see the task request. And I can now accept this task request. And in this circumstance, it's a volunteer task, but the same thing applies for paid tasks, where I can actually pay individuals money, which is stored in all the information and data about when and how and why I paid that person is stored. We can create an audit trail and ensure that funds that are being donated are used appropriately. So here I'm going to continue with this task and confirm him, and now he's assigned to this task. And once he completes the task, there'll be a review and rating system, which allows for the credibility of our ecosystem to maintain itself. And I can also make a donation to a project using both fiat and cryptocurrencies. So I'm going to go through that process here, where I'm just going to enter into this project, and I'm going to donate from my card $2,500. Go through the process here, show you how it works. Just entering in some information here. And as you can see, my donation has gone through, and now the project has $2,400. Okay, the next thing I'm going to be talking about is the sort of monitoring and security, how projects are approved. So when I want to create a new project, I basically would fill out this form, information about the project. This is a user initiative, and there's also a way to submit information about nonprofit projects and legally established organizations, which is a little bit more in depth. But once that information is submitted, a member of the Earthy team will be able to review the different projects which have been applied for, look at the information. There's also a KYC and KYB process for all new projects and people, and I can confirm that project into the ecosystem. So we have a pretty secure and gated community where we can trust that these projects are legitimate. There's going to be a bunch of other features which we're going to be rolling out on the platform before our launch by the end of the year, or our beta release in August, and that is team management tools and collaborating with other individuals on a project and making it easy for organizations to manage these projects, not just with individuals, but as a unit. The other thing that we're going to be adding is the Earthy banking and finance tools, where I can actually have my own Earthy debit card, which will be attached to the project, which I can use to buy any goods or things that I need for my project, all of which are tracked and traced and accounted for using our system. So anybody could see what you're spending funds for a project that you're raising money, which is great. It keeps everybody accountable, and it makes it so that you can trust that when you donate to projects, it's actually going to a good cause. I'm going to show you this. I can approve projects, I can ban users, can report, block people. All of these things are capable. So we're going to be developing this as well for scaling. We're going to be able to handle massive amounts of users. Now I'm showing you guys the Layer 1 blockchain network, which is another key part of the financial ecosystem of what we're developing. And the Layer 1 network allows users to earn money through our consensus process while supporting impact initiatives, and they can essentially take their money and stake it into these various impact projects. These impact projects receive a portion of the rewards that are staked into them. We can also enable the ability for people to stake not only into impact projects, but technical teams building applications on our network, so that we provide developers of real-world impact applications with a source of passive income, encouraging the development of real-world impact apps on our network. Earthy also provides immense amounts of real-world data available on-chain, whether it's species data, environmental data, carbon footprint data, compliance and legal data, energy market data. All of these things are available within our Layer 1 ecosystem, which allows for developers to really seamlessly integrate their ideas and concepts from Web3 to the real world.
We will also be releasing the beta of the application, which I demonstrated to you today, in August as well. And we're going to be onboarding projects and users en masse onto the ecosystem in preparation for our production launch by the end of the year. So both the testnet and beta of the app will be in production versions and tradable and available on public markets by the end of 2024, which is very exciting. I'm very glad that you guys spent the time today to learn a little bit more about Earthy, and I can't wait to be the change with people just like you.